Welcome to Financing the American Dream, Nashville style. My name's John Gardella. I am your host, and today we are down on Broadway, headed to Kid Rock's Big Ass Honky Tonk to meet one of the legendary icons in the broadcasting arena, Stormy Warren. Let's go say hi to him. All right, well, Stormy, thank you so much for joining us here on Financing the American Dream. I want to go through some of your journey. American broadcaster for 38 years now, here in Nashville for 28.
Yeah.
Have your own show on satellite radio, right? And then let's talk a little bit about this BMI award that happened in February 2020, which I think is a huge deal, but I want you to kind of share what that meant to you.
Well, it meant everything. My passion for this town is ultimately built on the core of the song itself, and that's the songwriter. I could probably receive a few other awards. I don't think anything will be more important than that one. To be called an ambassador for the songwriter, that's been my goal since I moved to town.
The celebrities that you have interviewed, I mean, I love your Blake Shelton interviews. You guys seem to click really well. He's a great guy, and you've got Dolly Parton on there, Trish Underwood, my favorite, Garth Brooks.
They're all special to me because I enjoy the conversation.
Well, I mean, I personally have a favorite, and that was the instantaneous interview that you had with Vice President Pence.
After a very tough time.
Yeah.
After a very tough time. It was the shooting at Route 91 Harvest Fest in Las Vegas, and the biggest mass shooting in American history.
Yep.
This was a vice president trying to comfort a country music community after a horrific event. So it was a special moment.
So all of this going on in Stormy Warren's life, the last 38 years, what do you attribute your success to?
I think it's just honest passion for the art of radio, for the art of television, for the art of music. I grew up with the transistor radio underneath my pillow, listening to not the songs, but listening to the guys talking on the radio. And then I wanted to see what was behind the curtain, and after a field trip to a radio station in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I never left after the field trip, and they took me in, and Mel Myers was the program director, and he just said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, but you don't have to leave. Country music is where I belong.
Yeah.
And Nashville is where I belong, and I've never felt so at home in any place I've ever lived.
Wow.
This is home. It's the longest I've ever lived anywhere.
All right. So Financing the American Dream, the show that we're on right now, is all about lifestyle, culture, entertainment, real estate. You're on the first show of Financing the American Dream in Nashville, right?
Yeah. It's the floodgates are open, and I don't see them turning off anytime soon. California, New York, Chicago, they're all coming here. The NFL draft. We had the Music City Grand Prix earlier this year in the streets of Nashville.
The culture, the friendliness, just the authenticity.
Yeah.
It has been great getting to know you a little bit, and thank
Congrats
you.
on the new show.
Hey, thank you so much for taking the time out, and I can't think of a better guest to open this show up with than you. Well, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? Stormy Warren, icon here in Nashville, Tennessee. What a great interview that was. Well, I'm so jazzed up, I'm gonna head back in and grab a beverage. Next time, we'll see you on Financing the American Dream.